What is up, Dumb Money Gang? It's your boy here. Haven't been on here in a few days. I don't know, working my regular job, taking care of kids, getting ready for school to start. I know last weekend I was in Georgia. We were talking about how the market's moving up a little bit, maybe a scam pump, maybe a scam wick. It's starting to come together. We're above the 200-week moving average. If you don't know what that is, look it up. No, it's how much Bitcoin has sold for over the last 200 weeks. Traditionally, if we're above the 200-week moving average, things are good. If we're below the 200-week moving average, things are awful. But every time we come down below that average, we pop back up above it, and then we move up. Still, jury's out whether this is a scam pump, which means that it's going to come up to get everybody excited, and then it's going to drop all the way back down, or it's going to move up for good. I can tell you a few things that happened this week. Is that the FOMC came out, or the Fed came out and said that, you know, they're raising basis points by 75 points. That gave a little clarity. They said they probably don't need to be that aggressive. In the future, that was this last month and this month are probably two of the most aggressive raises we're going to have ever. That gave the market a little bit of clarity. As soon as people heard that, the money came jumping back into the market and things went up, which is good. That means prices go up. Hopefully you guys bought. If you look at my title from a couple weeks ago, who's buying at 19K? I am. Now it's at 25K. 24 and a half, whatever. And guess who's still buying? If it goes up, I'm going to buy. If it goes down, I'm going to buy. Come 2025, it's going to be 2024, 2025. Nobody knows. But it's going to be up, up, up. And all these low buys are going to be amazing for you. So we're still in a good buying zone. I wouldn't buy on a green day again when the market's pumping. Don't buy. It's going to come back down. It retests. It comes up, retests up, retests up, or it comes down, retest down, retest down. So we're looking for up. We're always looking for up, although down is amazing opportunity. If it goes up forever, you never really get these really low entries, which are what are going to make you millionaires in the future. Dumb Money is waiting for it to be like up, up, and away. Wait for the guys on CNBC to say Bitcoin is the smartest thing anyone could ever do. You're going to be a millionaire if you buy it. That's generally when you need to sell. So right now they're saying that it's a scam and that everyone who buys it is a fool. And that's why I'm buying it. I'm a fool. What else? Inflation was up this month, but if you go around and look at gas prices in your neighborhood, it's not at $5 anymore, is it? What it was looking like to me was about $3.80 to $3.40, depending on where I was. So that's coming down. Elon just tweeted that all of his commodities that he's buying to build his cars are coming down. Everything's going down. So it's looking like inflation may have peaked. We will see next month. They're going to have a big print on CPI. And if it is lower, last month, June was like 9.1. So if it comes out at 8.5, anything lower, it comes at 9.01, 9.05. Even if it drops 0.5%, people are going to freak out. Say inflation peaked, start buying. People are buying. The smart money isn't buying for today based on what the Fed is saying. People are buying for 12 months from now and what's going to happen. They just came out with a $750 billion bill to start printing money again. Guess what it's called? The Inflation Relief Act, which to me is totally insane, because the reason we have inflation is because they printed money. So what do they do to get rid of inflation? Print money. Why not? I told you, they need to print money. They can't not print money. If they don't print money, our system doesn't work. They go into a debt spiral. When that happens, our whole country could go bankrupt. So the way we stop from going bankrupt since Greenspan in the 70s, when we came off of the gold standard, is we print money. Quantitative easing. Thank you, Greenspan. Whatever. It's making the money go up. Play the game. Do what you need to do. But that money printer is going to move, and you want to be in the market when it does. And they just announced the first. They were doing quantitative tightening, which means they're taking money out of the system. They're trying to suck up all the liquidity. And they just announced over this last week that they're going to start printing again to give some relief for the inflation that they caused with relief. So, I don't know. I'm not here to figure out what they're up to. They all act dumb, like we don't even know what inflation is. But they know what's going on. They have an end game. They have a bigger goal. And I'm just trying to follow the smart money around and make my profits when it's good. I will tell you that if this week closes above 24.5K, we're in a good spot to pump up to 28, 27, 7. If we get to 30, it's on. But if we close above 24, 27.5 is next. 28 is really going to be tough for us to break through. It was support for a long time. It's going to turn into some heavy resistance. If you don't know what that means, that's a longer video. We can talk about it later. But yeah, I mean, listen, I'm excited. Things are good. My portfolio has gone up 20-30% in the last few weeks. So I'm happy. I'm still waiting for it to go up, 1,000%. That's what's going to change my life and my family's life. That will happen 100%. I will take profits at different times. You guys do what you want to do. Again, I'm not telling you to buy, sell, do anything, whatever. I will tell you that I'm starting to look into some smaller $100 million market cap coins, because if this isn't a scam wick, just dropping a couple $100 here, a couple $100 there, because if this is not a scam wick, those are the ones that are going to 20, 50, 100x. Metaverse, DeFi. I like my favorite ecosystems like Solana, Ethereum, obviously, but Ethereum, I've already bought all my layer 2s and DeFi projects, but Solana still has new small projects on it. Avalanche has small projects, Polkadot, Cardano. All these have small projects that have not yet done anything because they're not doing anything. But when those markets take off, which is in the next bull run, all those things are going to grab hype. They're going to be exciting, and they're going to run, force run. They're going to get up, I'm thinking 20, 50, 100x. So now's the time to start doing research. I'm not telling you to buy anything. Have I bought some? Yeah, I bought a few. But you can look into it yourself. Listen, now's the time to speculate when it's low. Risk to reward is a lot lower when things are low. So if I lose my, if I buy at all-time highs when things are exciting and pumping, then I can drop 99%. Right now, everything's already dropped 95%. So if I spend a couple $100 and it goes to 10,000, great. If I spend a couple $100 and I lose a couple $100, then, that's the game. That's the game we're playing right now. So go invest in what you like, find some interesting things. I can talk about some on here. If you're interested, like, follow, subscribe, ask questions, find me on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Why did I say Facebook? I'm not on Facebook. Instagram, TikTok, all those lovely things. And let's hope for a good close on Sunday. Sunday is the weekly close, the monthly close, expiry. Lots going on. If we can close above 24.5, that'd be great. That'd be great for the whole next couple months. They're not raising rates until the end of September. So if we can get some good closes here, people are going to freak out. Money's going to go up. Things are going to pump. Now, September, Fed may come out and get wild, do something crazy. My people are telling me 50 bips in September, 50 bips in October, skip November, 25 in December, and then 25 in February, skip January. So if that happens, things are going to go up. This isn't your older brother's market. This is a new market. We're getting followed by all the stock guys. Everybody's saying hype cycle, wait for the halving. I believe the halving will pump things up. If you don't know what that means, we could talk about that later too. Just ask questions in the comments and I can make videos about it. Halving is when there's half the supply being produced through mining, right? That may sound like a bunch of nonsense, but half the amount of Bitcoin are coming into supply out of mining, which is how Bitcoin come into supply. That is what sparks the excitement, but that's a whole marketing cycle for Bitcoin. So we have to wait for Bitcoin to market itself in order to have prices go up and create the hype cycle, which creates more money in the market, which creates all these like parabolic movements. Well, we're not just a small community anymore. You know, it's $1 trillion asset, you know, which is still in the grand scheme of things tiny. But we have so many more people talking about us that it's not going to take a halvening to make us go crazy. I think that we're going to start coming up towards September. September is going to be the merge of Ethereum. That's going to drive a lot of hype. I think we may still have a little bit of nervousness coming in based on what the Fed's going to do. The Fed's going to drop that 25 bips in December, and that's really going to spark something crazy. And 2023 may be a pretty decent year. We'll have our ups and downs, but stay in the market, stay smart, buy in red. Everybody's still saying 13, 14K. If it comes, guess what? Guess what I'm doing? I'm buying. So, yeah, play it by ear. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye now.